So in this video, I'll be discussing the previous year's question and answers from the Neet exams, and that too from Aldol Condensation. So totally, so far 5 questions has been asked from Aldol Condensation. So let us go through the questions one by one. So let us take the first question now. The question is, a strong base can abstract an alpha hydrogen from. They are given 4 options. Option A is ketone, then alkane, and amine. So strong base can abstract an alpha hydrogen from. So we know that in case of ketone, we got the formula is CH3, C double bond O, CH3, and this is the functional group. And alpha carbon is present, also alpha hydrogen is present. So this when treated with the base, it can pull an hydrogen, and it will undergo even Aldol condensation. So in general, ketone, when treated with a base, it will release alpha hydrogen. So what happens here is, even alkane, amine and alkene, 3 options are given. So these 3, the alkane, amine and the alkene, even though they have got that hydrogens attached to the carbon, they are like electron releasing groups. So they by themselves are electron releasing groups. So they will not upset the alpha hydrogen very easily. And that's the reason we give the answer as ketone. And ketone, they will be like electron withdrawing groups. So if at all in the reasoning question, if they ask the question like this, then you can give this answer. So ketones are electron withdrawing groups, but these guys, the alkane, the amines and the alkenes, they will be electron releasing groups. And the option you have to give as ketone. And the second question is, the product formed in Aldol condensation is. They given 4 things: beta hydroxyaldehyde or a beta hydroxy ketone. And here we know the answer is beta hydroxyaldehyde. So the option will be A. Beta hydroxyaldehyde. Why that beta hydroxyaldehyde? We know that aldehyde is like CH3, let us take the acetaldehyde, double bond O, H, CH3, C double bond O, H. We know that when we treat any one aldehyde with a base, there will be elimination of water molecule. So what we get here is CH2, C double bond O, H. The carbon will be there, and we are adding this carbon in here to the aldehyde. So what happens is we'll get the CH3, C, this will get added here, so CH2, C double bond O, H will be here. Then we got the O minus when we add here, and this one protonation H plus, we get the product CH3C OH and the CH2 C double bond O and the H. So this is the functional group. So this will be alpha carbon. And so this will be beta carbon. That's why you give it as beta hydroxy, because to the beta carbon OH group is attached. So beta hydroxy. And giving the numbers to the carbon atoms 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will be 3 hydroxy also. So beta, in case of C double bond O, alpha carbon, beta carbon. So the answer will be beta hydroxy aldehyde or a beta hydroxy ketone. So let's go to the third question. Aldol condensation will not take place in. They have asked in 1999 as well as 1996. So we know that directly you can give the answer formaldehyde, because formaldehyde does not have the alpha hydrogen. So they will not undergo Aldol condensation. So it's the basic question, you guys, you are aware of it. In all the other three things, we got the alpha hydrogen there. Then which of the following compounds will undergo self-Aldol condensation in the presence of cold dilute alkali? So Aldol condensation means this is benzaldehyde. We have discussed in the previous lectures, alpha hydrogen is absent. Alpha hydrogen absent in case of benzaldehyde. In case of benzaldehyde, it's absent. Here also you can take the structure there, CH triple bond C, CHO. You can write like this. So here also this is the functional group. Here alpha carbon is there, but it is not attached to the hydrogen. So here also like alpha hydrogen is absent. So maybe option A and C will not work out. And of course we know that the base structure is here, like CH3, CH2, C double bond O, H. Here the functional group is there. We got the alpha carbon here, and even alpha carbon is present, alpha hydrogen is also present in this case. So here also we know that CH2, CH, CHO. Here we have an CHO. So the structure can be written as CH2, CH, C double bond O, and the H part here. So there will be a little bit confusion between these two things, because here also it looks like we have got that alpha hydrogen here, and here also alpha hydrogen is present. But the point is, in case of the final product, we have to remove two hydrogens. For example, if we take acetaldehyde, C3, C double bond O, H plus CH3, C double bond O, H. So here it is the alpha carbon, and we got the alpha hydrogens. So two hydrogens will be removed from here, and this oxygen. So minus H2O, and the product will be CH3, CH. Then because I have removed the two hydrogens, here I will be having only CH. There O is removed, so we'll get a double bond here, and maybe the C double bond O, H. But here it looks like we have got only one hydrogen, so we can't remove the two hydrogens here to get the final product. And that's the reason we go with this option. The option D will be the correct answer. So the fifth question is, of the following, which is the product formed? Which is the product formed when cyclohexanone undergoes Aldol condensation followed by heating? It is the Neet 2017 question. So they given the four options here, A, B, C, D. So of the following, which is the product formed when cyclohexanone? So cyclohexanone. So let us take the cyclohexane first. So cyclohexane will be like the benzene ring. All will be like double bonds. I mean, there will be no double bonds in this case. I will write like this. For example, CH2, 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 and the CH2. So this will be the cyclohexane structure. So here hexanone, ONE, ketone, ONE part. So what we do is, we will replace these two hydrogens with an oxygen. So what you get here is, the structure will be like, when you take the structure, it will be CH2, 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 then CH2, followed by C. So this hydrogen is replaced by oxygen. So C double bond O. We are removing two hydrogens. Like we are removing two hydrogens and we are adding an oxygen. You are adding an oxygen to get the cyclohexanone. Remaining fine, same thing. So CH2. So this will be the structure of cyclohexanone. Or we can write like this. I will write like this. One place double bond O. So this will be the structure of cyclohexanone. Now coming to the question of the following, which is the product found when cyclohexanone undergoes Aldol condensation? So it will be a cyclohexanone and a cyclohexanone. And we know that in each point we got a CH2. And one more important thing, C double bond is the functional group. This will be the functional group. And it has alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen. They are present. Alpha carbon is present, as well as alpha hydrogen is also present. Alpha hydrogen is also present here, because we can see the functional group alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen, alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen. That is present. Now let us take this two molecules. So maybe one molecule I will write like this, double bond O plus, we'll write one more molecule, because this is alpha carbon, this is alpha carbon. So this dot, whatever it has got a CH2. It has got a CH2. You can think like that. It has got a CH2 there. So probably what can happen is, I can remove this oxygen, or just will make it here. 1 second. To get it to cancel, what we can do is, we can take like this, double bond O plus. So here I'll make the double bond O. And now we know that this alpha, here also alpha carbon is there. So it is CH2. This particular point we got a CH2. So now what happens? This oxygen and the H2 will come out as water molecule. Then the product will be, you will have this part, and the double bond is still there. Only the oxygen is gone and the hydrogen is gone. So we will make the double bond here. And here only carbon will be there. So we'll attach the carbon here. It is out. And we can have the double bond O. So it looks like we got the option A is be the correct answer. So this will complete the 5 questions which has been asked in the NEET exams from the topic Aldol condensation. Thank you.